It's over, guys. It's actually over, dude. Oh my gosh. Just fucking break even after break even. Price has been, of course, dog shit. Literally all week, bro. Oh my gosh, I thought this new week was gonna have some, something kicking, bro. Like price action. Like what the fuck, bro? Oh my gosh. Anyways, like I said, today was a break even. So this was not a losing trade. It was pretty risky, but I was willing to take it, of course. Um, since I have that new eval, just fuck, bro. Why am I waking up? I can. This whole week I could have just slept in, saved my cortisol levels, you know. But guess it's whatever. But anyways, let's trade recap. Actually, what I was originally looking for was if we go on the 15 minute, we can clearly see we're in a super bullish, kind of trend here. If we look on the hourly, you can also see that we we maintain this high time from S&T with ES right there. Oh my gosh, I had a voice crack. Um, Inverse these gaps here to the left. Came back, not really sure. No, so this hourly right here actually held. So that's we did reject of somewhere there, and then there's probably some 15-minute gaps here to the left that we started inversing. Not really much gaps. Kind of looks chopped here, but yeah. Then NQ just continues to run up, and we respect both these 1 hours. Continue to push up, and so obviously the next DOL is this high up here, or at least on the higher time frame. And a little bit, if you scale down, you can see we have Asia high up here, previous day Asia high. It's not really a super something that's just like, oh, I'm expecting to reverse off here. First of all, we have like no imbalances behind this trade or anything like that. We have absolutely nothing. So, yeah, keeping that in mind. So this is just the next, target I can. There's really nothing you could really aim for. I did not like price structure at all. But one thing that I did like was that, we're in this gap here in this 15 minute prior to market open. And what I'm really expecting is I wanted to see, we already kind of had our manipulation legs. As you can see here, we tap into that 5 minute and 15 minute. And so what I wanted to see was, excuse me, we had a decent amount of low resistance here. And all I wanted was price to open up low and then close high, and then we get longs towards these highs, and then potentially Asia as well. This is exactly what I wanted. Did not get that. Market opens and just fucking bull runs. Absolutely nothing to even doesn't even give us a chance, right? So at this point, there's really nothing I can aim for. Like I don't really want to aim down here, because I figured this would be our manipulation. So I thought we were just gonna continue higher, and we're very close to Asia. So once we take Asia out, there's really nothing I can take at all. I mean, maybe a continuation model up to this high time frame high, but that's pretty much it. But yeah, so we do end up running up. We take Asia. We have a huge displacement candle to the downside. If we look at ES, let's see what ES is already below this low, so we do have an SMT there, but it's not really valid because it's just ES is stronger, so of course it's going to go further down before NQ does. But ES takes this high out over here. We have an unfilled 5 minute that we came pretty close to tapping, so that's what I thought would be a great break even, as well as this 930 wick right there. So this is a great break even point, and that's if there wasn't a break even point like this, I would not be taking this trade. Okay, if there was I'm gonna say that again. If there was no break even, I would 100% not take this trade, just because the higher time frame structured is, I'm bullish. I don't really see a reason to go lower here. We already kind of had our manipulation there. I wasn't even bearish at all. I was more bullish. So that, actually, let me just play this out before I explain what I'm about to explain. So we have a 1 minute there, we have a 2 minute, and we have a 3 minute. So of course we're gonna take the highest time frame one. And actually this 1 minute kind of got edged here. So we did not. I really did not want this trade to appear because I didn't want to take it, but so I was kind of happy about this 1 minute not getting inversed. And that's all the 2 minute and the 3 minute, right? We have the 2 minute and 3 minute. And I was like, if both close through, then I'll take it. Don't want to miss out on this. This could potentially be big. We are delivering from liquidity here, not much imbalances, but we do have, I mean, like I said, a great break-even point. And okay, the reason why, so the previous day, right, yesterday, I took a 1 minute short, even though there's a 2 minute. So technically, I should be waiting for the 2 minute. But the reason why I took that is because I had such high conviction in that trade. It aligned well with my bias. Everything just everything aligned. It had an A plus break even point and everything. But on this scenario here, let's say this 1 minute, right, was to inverse this gap here, and let's say we still have the 2 and 3 minute that have yet to be inversed. I would not take this 1 minute, and there's one reason as to why I wouldn't take that. For one, it doesn't align with my bias. For two, I mean, there's no really good targets to aim for here. I mean, yeah, we do have these lows here, which would be great if we were bearish, but like I said, we're bullish. So my bias does not align with it. I just, overall, I mean, I just don't have much conviction in this at all. So these are the times where, okay, I won't take a discretional play. Like if this 1 minute happened, I would wait for the 2 and 3 minutes to inverse. And if that does, then that's, you know, as much confirmation I would pretty much need to confirm that we're at least coming to this break-even level right here. And yeah, man, like I said before, if I didn't have this untapped 5 minute, which is also a set of equal lows I see, and this 930 wick, I would not take this at all. It wouldn't even cross my mind. But got the 2 and 3 minute, we ended up coming up here, and I was like, oh fuck. Once we got this candle here, I knew it was a matter of time before we just flush, and we did that on the very next candle. Boom. And we actually had a huge displacement to the downside here. Like, it was really, really fast. So went break even as soon as possible, and then as soon as we got break even, I already just knew this shit was gonna fail. I mean, when you look at this wick here, this is so obvious, like, that we're gonna, I mean, hold on, technically there could be a long here. I think there just wasn't anything really valid. So that's the break even that it took. Definitely, I wouldn't say A plus. It's just a good setup, in my opinion. Okay, we tap this 5 minute. Let's see what we get here. We tap the 5 minute. Let's actually check this range here. So we hit equilibrium of that range, right there, as you can see, and hit the 5 minute. We have an S&T with ES at this 5 minute. ES actually rejects out of this 5 minute down here, right there. Also, I forgot to mention, my targets on this play were pretty much just this discounted 5 minute all the way down here, and then potentially these lows right there. But yeah, that's that. And then we have a 1 minute up here. Let's see what else we have. Okay, there's also a 2 minute. We have a 4 minute all the way up there. I mean, it's really, yeah, I see this 1 minute could play out. So we'll see how this goes, because honestly I wasn't really looking at the markets, because this, to me, this was just the high that swept all these highs and then took out Asia. So I don't really want to aim for this, despite me being bullish and then just seeing, I don't know, bro. I was kind of just done with the markets today. So this would have for sure been break even. Stop likely down here. This probably hit for like a 1-to-1. Yeah, a bit over that. We have an untapped 1 minute up there. Let's see where that 4 minute is. 4 minutes. Oh wow, it's 4 minutes like right there. Where's that 2 minute? 2 minute is right. That is a very tiny 2 minute. Like I don't like any of these gaps. Maybe there's a 30-second. I don't know. I do not like anything here, okay, at all. Would have gotten break even anyways. And then another one. Yeah, we're just chopping up and down. So excuse me, there's really nothing at all you can take. I mean, we do have see when that 4 minute happens. 4 minute happens like right there. Dude, this shit is just so ass, bro. Oh my goodness. We're rejecting out that 1 minute, so that's not a good 4 minute at all. But once we do come up, okay, we do inverse this 1 minute. Not great momentum at all. We just barely slightly inverse that. Not only that, this most likely would have gotten stopped out. Targeting like a 1-to-1 here. Yeah, you would have got stopped. This shit is just buns, bro. There's actually nothing to take here. take this high, we come back lower. I already knew this shit was gonna fail right here. And either way, if you took this, I mean, there's a break-even point here, but in terms of targets-wise, there's nothing. This is a protected low. This is a low that swept another low inside of a fair value gap. Also had an SM2 ES. Like I said, higher time frame's bullish, so man, oh man, dude, it's just fucking boring. Nothing to take. And anything that does happen is either a break-even. No, it's just a fucking break-even, bro. It's nothing but break-evens, but I mean, I don't really care. I just called it an early day here. I do see a 5-minute that happened here. This looks pretty solid. Hold on, I didn't even see this. Most likely would not have taken this. This occurred at, oh my gosh, 10 minutes before end of kill zone, but an untapped 5-minute right up there. Wow, this could be really good actually. So we also, that same candle inverses this 2-minute right there. There's a 3-minute. Okay, the 4-minute also got inversed. Wow, okay, this is actually really nice, and I might take this as data. We tap into the 15-minute, also tap into the 5-minute. Dude, this is really, really, really good looking here. Oh my gosh. It's just, of course, I'm going to be off the charts by then. Well, you see, we swept this high, and there's a fair value gap behind it. Massive 4 hours. So I don't know if I would take this, because at this one in time, I can expect rejection. I will say, though, this is purely A+, because, only because, let me actually bring this back. Purely since we have that 5-minute above. Although when you look at the 1 minute, this massive 35-point candle to the downside is pretty scary. We do inverse back up on the 1 minute, so that's a good sign. Yeah, the untapped 5-minute is definitely a great break-even point, and this would have printed like crazy. So I'm gonna have to mark this up for data. This is really, really A+. Just happened so late in kill zone, but anyways, that's gonna be it for this video. Just to recap, there's really nothing much else to do. There's only one setup I saw worth taking, and it was this here stop. I mean, my stop was pretty random. I didn't want to have it too far up. I wanted it just enough. This is a great risk reward, even if it's just here. It's like a 1.2. Stop loss was pretty good. It was above this 1 minute right there. It was also right above this breaker block or order block, whichever the fuck it is. I forgot which one. I haven't used that shit in so long, but yeah, I'm gonna end this off here. I'm out. Peace.